Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name's Careeta Robert Green, and I'm the founder of Born with a Gift. And I work with ambitious driven professionals to unwrap their goals, their gifts, and their personal power. Yes. Thank you to everybody who's watching me live. And if you're watching on the replay, say hello. So today's a quick one. I'm going to really jump into something that's been coming up quite a lot recently. And it's the question that I keep getting asked is what is the difference between coaching, counseling, and mentoring? Now, for those of you who are not in the personal development world, you've never invested any time for yourself, I thought I'll just share with you a quick story of how I got into it. Now, I will be sharing bits of my story and journey along the way and explaining exactly how I became who I am today and how I'm doing what I am doing. So, I'm going to start by saying that in 2010, I became one of the youngest certified life coaches in the UK. Now, it was at a time where the coaching industry was mainly aimed at senior corporate executives, and it was quite a exclusive and elite type of thing that people who were really high performing done. Now, I got into it kind of by accident. I grew up really focused on how can I be the best version of myself? What do I need to do to be successful? So I was chasing success. I went to university. Then, after university, I went and got a job in the corporate world. And I thought, once I've got that job, then that will make me happy. So I was chasing goal after goal after goal in a pursuit of happiness because I really wasn't sure exactly what my purpose was in the world. I didn't think that there was anything special about me. I used to look at celebrities on TV and think they were just super lucky to have all these skills, but there's nothing special about me. And that was all until I found life coaching. Now, I found life coaching at a time where on the outside, it looked like everything was going well. I had a good job, I had regular income, and it looked like I was living the dream. And there was only one small problem with that. I was not happy. I was not fulfilled. I felt like I had more to give in the world, and I just wasn't sure exactly where I had to go to start to look to find what that was. I don't know if any of you can relate to this, where you feel like there's a bigger purpose in your life. You want to play big games, but you've already achieved a certain level of success, and on the outside, everybody thinks you should be happy and lucky with where you are, but you feel like there's something more that you should be doing. And that was exactly the point that I was at when I went to see a life coach. Now, at the time, I'd never heard of coaching before. I didn't know what coaching was. It was 2009 at the time, and coaching was not something that I'd heard of ever before. And I was recommended to go and see a life coach and told that that life coach will be able to help me gain more clarity on what I wanted to achieve in life. So when I went to sit down with my first ever life coach, she said to me, "So, what's your skills? What's your weaknesses? What's your 5-year plan?" And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I have no idea about all of that. But I could tell you about EastEnders. I could tell you about what's going on in everybody else's life. But I had no idea about my own life. And that was because I'd never taken the time out to look at what my life was and start to create and plan a life that I wanted to live. I went with the flow. I went to school. I went to university. I never actually sat down and thought, no, what do I actually want to do in my life? Not what my parents have told me to do, not what society's told me to do. What do I want to do? And that coaching session was the beginning of a whole new world for me to actually start to see that I have more control than I thought I did. So it brings me back to the original question of what is the difference between life coaching, counseling, and mentoring? Life coaching is generally for people who have got to a certain level in their life and they're ready to go to an even higher level, or they want to get out of their own way, or manage procrastination, or find their gifts. It's about looking at where you are now and empowering you to get to where you want to be. And that's through a series of coaching questions. Now, coaches don't tell you what to do, they don't give you advice. It's more about being a sounding board to help you get outside of your head and get really clear on what it is that you want to do. Mentoring is more about working with someone who's probably a few steps ahead of you and they've been where you want to go, or they're doing something that you want to do. So, mentors have been there. I say they've got the t shirt and then they show you how you can get that t shirt too. So, they tend to give you advice and guidance on the best route to take for what you want to do. Counselling is more through therapists, trained professionals, and they tend to look at where you are now and they look back in the past at traumatic situations that may have taken place. They help you really unpack some trauma that may be stopping you from moving forwards. Now, it's important to get clear on exactly the type of help that you may need at a particular time, because when you do that, it then gives you the best results. So, if, for example, you want to move forward, but you've been in depression for quite a long time, and it's because of an incident or a few incidents that have happened in life, and you just can't get past those incidences, then counseling tends to be one of the best solutions to help you go back into the past to deal with those things. Because if you keep trying to move forward, and there's things from the past that are stopping you, then it's going to be really challenging to try and overcome those things. And I always say work with a trained therapist or professional. There's loads of sites outside that can help you to do that. There's loads of websites, there's loads of organizations that help you to deal with counseling. I'm not a trained therapist myself. I'm a life coach. I'm a certified life coach. So I will tend to work with people when they're in a space where they're like, I want to get to the next level. I want to find my gifts. I want to manage procrastination. And I really want to just get out of my own way and make things happen. And that is the difference with coaching. Now, why I share this today is because I've been talking to so many people over the past few months about the next steps that they want to take in their life. And I've realized that a lot of people are just not clear on the different types of help that's available. When you really get clear on what you need, you can then get the right service to help you to go to where you want to go to. Now, I hope this is useful. I'm trying to keep my my lives quite short because I tend to go on. So if you have any questions about this, then drop me a DM. I myself, I work with very few clients one to one on a one to one basis, but I mainly am now focusing on running the Unwrap Your Gift group coaching program, and that next session of that is this Sunday, the 4th of September, from 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. UK time. Please check your local time zones. We've got over 70 people registered at the moment. So if you have not signed up and received your details, make sure you do that through the website. I'll be sharing with you the 7 secrets on how you can unwrap your gifts and step into your personal power. And I am looking forward to it. We always have such a good energy, such a good vibe in these sessions. I literally created a class that I would have loved to attend back in the day when I started my journey of personal development. It's all about people who want to step outside their comfort zone, do something different. And we don't hide. These are sessions where we really show up and we really step into our greatness. So if this sounds like something that you'd want to be part of or you'd want to join, I'm going to leave the link in the comments below. So sign up, book your seat, and I would love to see you on Sunday. Feel free to share the event with other like-minded people as well, because it's all about having the right resources to help you to get to where you want to in life. So thank you if you've been watching me live. If you are watching the replay, drop a comment in the comment box. Let me know what your biggest takeaway was from today. Have you had coaching? Have you had mentoring? Have you had counseling? Some of these things have got stigma attached to them, but when you really identify what it is that you need, you can get out of your own way and just start to make things happen. So, guys, this is a short and sweet live today. Remember, we are all born with a gift. We all have special skills, talents, and gifts that we can use to be successful. And now's the time to unwrap your gifts. My name's Careeta. I look forward to seeing you again on one of my next lives. Have an amazing, amazing day and see you soon. Bye.